In a world where every shot counts, choosing the perfect 9mm pistol in 2025 could be your smartest move yet. Whether you're hitting the range every weekend or just starting your journey into firearms, picking the right handgun is more than a choice, it's a statement. This year, innovation has taken center stage, blending performance with modern design like never before. In this video, we're counting down best 9mm pistols of 2025, firearms that aren't just tools but game changers. From tactical beasts to precision-built carry guns, these pistols are raising the bar and rewriting what shooters can expect from their sidearms. So let's take a closer look at the top contenders of 2025, because your perfect match is waiting and it's time to find out which one leads the pack. 10. Sig P365 Best CCW Pistol. When the Sig P365 first launched, it completely changed the game and I knew I had to get my hands on one. It's impressively well built, and Sig managed to pack double stack capacity into a single stack size frame. Compact and lightweight, the P365 features a slim grip and ergonomic feel that makes it easy to carry and shoot one-handed for most users regardless of hand size. What really sets it apart is its modular design, which puts it not too far behind the Sig P320 Compact in terms of flexibility, but thanks to its more streamlined purpose-driven form factor, the P365 is far better suited for concealed carry. It comes standard with 10-round magazines, with 12 and 15-round extended mags available, giving you full-size capacity in a subcompact footprint. The modularity also means you can buy the base model and customize it with various frames, slides, and triggers to suit your preference. Personally, I love the balance of size, capacity, and shootability. If you're exploring the P365 lineup, Sig also offers the P365 XL, which provides a longer grip and slide for increased capacity and control, and the P365 SAS, which is dehorned and optimized to eliminate snag points, ideal for deep concealment. The dual recoil spring system helps tame recoil surprisingly well for such a small pistol, allowing for quick sight recovery similar to the P320. That said, being a subcompact is naturally a bit snappier, especially when using hotter self-defense ammo. Still, it's very manageable with some practice. The striker fire trigger is one of the standout features for me. Clean, crisp, and made of quality metal. It delivers fast, reliable follow-up shots and hasn't caused me any reliability issues or jams. Now for the drawbacks, the P365 isn't exactly left-handed friendly. There are no ambidextrous controls, which could be a deal breaker for southpaws. Also, while the base model includes factory-installed night sights, it doesn't come optic ready, which limits customization for those wanting a red dot. All things considered though, the Sig P365 remains my top pick for a concealed carry weapon. It offers the perfect blend of size, capacity, and performance, and that's tough to beat. 9. H&K VP9SK Second Best CCW Pistol. When it comes to ergonomics, I believe the H&K VP9SK stands out as one of the best concealed carry pistols available today. One of my favorite features is the interchangeable grip panels. These allow you to customize the fit to your exact hand size and shape, something not many carry pistols offer. For me, this makes a big difference in control and comfort. Now, in the realm of CCW guns, I'll admit, the VP9SK is a bit bulkier than the Sig P365, especially in width. It's not the slimmest option out there, and it doesn't sit as comfortably in appendix carry, particularly for all-day wear. That said, its slightly larger frame comes with benefits like serrated slide cuts at both the front and the rear, paired with a smooth finish that contributes to excellent slide manipulation and reduces muzzle flip for a softer shooting feel. While it's not the smallest gun, I wouldn't call the VP9SK's size a drawback. In fact, with the enhanced grip options, I find it more shootable and easier to handle than many of the ultra-compact options on the market. The extra size helps with stability, especially for shooters with medium to large hands. The trigger is phenomenal right out of the box, clean, crisp, and requiring no aftermarket tuning. In terms of reliability, I've put well over 1,000 rounds of various 9mm loads through it without a single malfunction. It's consistent, accurate, and just performs every time. Though inspired by the HK P30, a hammer-fired model, the VP9SK is a striker-fired pistol with a flush-fit 10-round magazine. It's highly controllable, allows for quick follow-up shots, and is easy to reload thanks to the well-beveled magwell design. Now, there are a few quirks. The paddle-style magazine release tends to divide shooters. Personally, I've gotten used to it, but it's definitely not everyone's preference. What bothers me more is the takedown lever placement. It's set too far back for those with larger hands to easily manipulate. There's also no proper forward thumb rest, which makes finding a stable anchor point with your support hand a bit awkward. Despite those minor gripes, the VP9SK is packed with premium features and backed by H&K's rock-solid reputation for quality. In my experience, it's performed flawlessly across various conditions and use cases. If you've got average or smaller hands, you may find this pistol fits you even better, but regardless of size, the VP9SK remains a top-tier option in the concealed carry world. 8. Canic TP9SF, best budget pistol. Don't let the price tag fool you. The Canic TP9SF is one of the best values in the handgun market today. This full-size polymer-framed 9mm pistol is exceptionally reliable, beginner-friendly, and features one of the best out-of-the-box triggers I've ever experienced on a budget firearm. And yes, that includes Glock, CZ, and Sig. For a gun in its price range, the trigger reset is outstanding. The pull is short, smooth, and consistent shot after shot. The built-in trigger safety feels solid and instills confidence, while the rest of the controls are intuitively placed at just the right distance for easy access. Most shooters should have no problem establishing a secure and comfortable grip. The slanted slide profile provides a clean sight picture, and the serrations on both the front and rear offer great traction without being overly aggressive. In terms of handling, the TP9SF punches well above its weight. It has the feel of a more expensive pistol. If I were blindfolded, I could easily mistake it for a Sig P320 or a Glock 17. That said, there is one serious drawback worth mentioning. There's no loaded chamber indicator, ECI. For me, this is a significant oversight. Having no way to visually or tactily confirm whether the chamber is loaded adds unnecessary risk, especially for newer shooters or home defense situations. Now, would I choose the TP9SF over a high-end duty pistol? Not quite, but if you're looking for a bare-bones, budget-friendly gun that simply gets the job done, the Canic deserves serious consideration. If you followed any of our duty pistol reviews, you've probably seen the Canic name pop up more than once, and for good reason. This 9mm isn't just at the top of my best budget handgun list, it's also more than capable as a home defense firearm. For the price, performance, and features you get, the TP9SF is a true sleeper hit in today's pistol market. 7. Taurus G3C, second best budget pistol. There's a common belief that Taurus makes solid revolvers but subpar semi-autos, but I have to respectfully disagree. In fact, I'd argue the opposite. The Taurus G3C is a surprisingly capable, budget-friendly pistol that strikes a nice middle ground in size, sitting comfortably between the Glock 17 and Glock 19. One of the standout features of the G3 Compact is its compatibility with Glock sights and Sig P226 magazines, which opens the door to a ton of aftermarket customization, from red dot optics like the Taurus G3C Toro to upgraded parts like the OEM Taurus Captive Recoil Spring. There's no shortage of enhancements available to tailor the G3C to your liking. Now, this isn't a competition-ready race gun, but it doesn't pretend to be. The G3C is a simple, no-nonsense striker-fired pistol with a crisp trigger, a short reset, and a solid magazine fit that includes an extended pinky rest for added control. The mag release is smartly placed, making it easy to reach for shooters with average-sized hands, and the aggressive front and backstrap texturing offers a secure non-slip grip. Accuracy is what you'd expect from a compact carry gun, adequate and consistent, especially at typical self-defense distances. Just be mindful of potential slide bite if you ride your grip high. However, the G3C does have its drawbacks. Much like the Canic TP9SF, it lacks a proper loaded chamber indicator. While it technically has witness windows, they're limited to showing only when there are 6 or 12 rounds in the mag, leaving you in the dark at any other count. And while the mag release is positioned well, the lack of a beveled magwell makes reloads a bit more frustrating than they should be. All things considered, the Taurus G3C offers a lot of value for its price point. It's not perfect, but if you're looking for a reliable, customizable carry option on a budget, it's definitely a contender worth looking at. 6th, Springfield Echelon, best for home defense. The Springfield Echelon burst onto the scene with authority, and it delivers on nearly every front. This full-size, polymer-framed, striker-fired 9mm pistol was built to replace the aging Springfield XD series, and Springfield really stepped up their game. The Echelon comes fully loaded with duty-grade features, many of which shooters often pay extra for, like slide milling, frame stippling, and ergonomic enhancements already built in. Right out of the box, it impresses with wide, deeply cut front and rear slide serrations. These are not just aesthetic, They include machined ledges that provide extra grip and control during manipulations. The factory stippling hits the sweet spot, not too slick, not overly aggressive. Add to that a built-in gas pedal thumb rest and an undercut trigger guard for a higher grip, and you've got a pistol that feels custom right from the factory. No need to send it out for modifications. The internal chassis system mirrors that of the Sig P320, offering a modular platform with interchangeable grip frames and back straps. It also features a bladed trigger safety and a double sear system for enhanced safety. The ambidextrous magazine release is perfectly placed, making reloads easy for both left and right-handed shooters. One of the standout innovations is the VIS, Variable Interface System Optics Mounting System. Unlike most optics-ready pistols that require adapter plates, the Echelon's VA system allows for direct mounting of over 30 red dots right out of the box. Whether this becomes a new industry standard or not is a big step forward in versatility. This isn't a race gun, but it shoots incredibly flat and proved to be reliable and accurate throughout our testing. The threaded barrel supports muzzle devices, and it comes with multiple sight options to fit your setup. Add a weapon light to the Picatinny rail and pair it with an optic, and the Echelon is more than ready for home defense or duty use. Recoil is noticeably light for a polymer-framed handgun, making it easy to control during rapid fire. The only hiccup I had was with the slide release placement. I found myself unintentionally riding it, though my shooting partners didn't have the same issue. That might come down to hand size and grip preference. Bottom line, the Springfield Echelon brings modern ergonomics, impressive reliability, rock-solid accuracy, and forward-thinking features like the VS optics system to the table. It's a top-tier choice for home defense or duty use, and proof that Springfield is taking innovation seriously. 5. Sig Sauer P226 home defense runner-up. Coming in as a runner-up on my list of top 9mm home defense pistols is the legendary Sig Sauer P226. A battle-tested firearm, the P226 has been trusted by military and law enforcement agencies worldwide for decades, and for good reason. It's a full-size, all-metal handgun that offers outstanding ergonomics, control, and reliability. While the P226 is also available in 357S, IG, and 40 S&W, I went with the 9mm variant for home defense. Not only is it easier to manage under stress, but it's also more practical for other household members who might need to use it in an emergency. Grip and control are crucial for any home defense gun, and the P226 delivers with a well-contoured grip that offers just the right amount of texture for a confident hold. The controls are intuitive and easy to reach, even under pressure. If the factory grip doesn't fit your hand perfectly, you have the option to swap it out with aftermarket alternatives. What really sold me on the P226 was its exceptional accuracy. The tight barrel lockup and refined trigger system make this pistol easy to shoot well, even for those with limited experience. Modern variants also include accessory rails for lights and come equipped with Sig's reliable night sights, both of which are must-haves for a dedicated home defense setup. As a parent, safety is always top of mind. The P226's safety mechanisms inspire confidence. It features a firing pin block and a safety intercept notch, reducing the risk of accidental discharge without relying on an external safety lever. Perfect for secure in-home storage and peace of mind. The DA/SA double action/single action trigger system provides a longer, deliberate pull for the first shot, which adds a layer of safety, followed by crisp, light follow-up shots. That said, the heavier first trigger pull might require some practice to get used to. Also, because this is a heavier all-metal pistol, recoil is present but manageable, especially with some range time. One potential drawback? Price. Sig's P-Series pistols are known for quality, and they're priced accordingly. Compared to other polymer-framed home defense pistols, the P226 might be a stretch for budget-conscious buyers. Still, the weight, balance, and sheer dependability of the Sig P226 make it a top-tier choice for home defense. It's also durable and versatile enough to pull double duty in other roles like range training or recreational shooting, though there may be better options for competition-specific use. For defending what matters most though, the P226 remains one of the best 9mm pistols I've ever trusted inside my home. 4. S&W M&P Shield 9 EZ. Best 9mm pistol for women. Rounding out my list of home defense pistols is the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9 EZ, a firearm specifically built with ease of use in mind. Introduced as part of the EZ lineup back in 2018, this pistol was designed for newer shooters and anyone who struggles with hand strength or dexterity. Everything about the 9EZ is optimized for simple, user-friendly operation. The scallop slide is incredibly easy to rack, thumb studs on the magazine assist with painless loading, and the pistol produces minimal felt recoil, making it comfortable to shoot over long sessions. To get a second opinion, I handed it off to my wife to try. Her first impression? She loved the trigger feel, and I couldn't agree more. It's crisp, clean, and far more responsive than the typical spongy striker-fired triggers out there. The short reset also makes it easy to take quick controlled follow-up shots. Now, is it the most exciting gun to shoot? Not really, but for its intended purpose, it delivers consistent, accurate performance without much effort. I also appreciate the ambidextrous friendly design, although I did find it slightly frustrating that the slide stop and takedown levers are fixed on the left side, which may not be ideal for left-handed users. The most noticeable drawback? Magazine feeding issues. During testing, the Shield 9EZ occasionally had trouble feeding reliably, something that shouldn't happen on a defensive firearm. It also comes with a lower capacity compared to models like the Sig P226, and I noticed a bit of increased muzzle rise when firing hotter defensive loads like Sig V-Crown ammo. That said, the recoil was still manageable and not something I consider a deal breaker. All in all, while the Shield 9EZ isn't perfect, it hits the mark for what it was designed to do. It's a smart choice for new shooters, elderly users, or anyone with reduced hand strength, and its affordable price point, ease of use, and soft shooting characteristics make it a solid home defense option. 2. H&K VP9B. Topping my list for best range pistols is the H&K VP9B, and it absolutely earns that spot. Now let's be honest, H&K's first attempt at a striker-fired pistol back in 1970 was a total bust, so it makes sense that it took them over 4 decades to get it right. But when they did, they gave us the VP9, and more specifically for me, the VP9B, which features the American-style push-button mag release. I picked up the VP9B based on its reputation for ergonomics and accuracy, and I haven't looked back. It's consistently delivered tight groups at the range, and the trigger is outstanding. Crisp, clean, and with a short reset that's ideal for rapid follow-up shots. Add to that minimal recoil, and it's clear why this is my go-to 9mm for training and practice. One of the VP9B's biggest selling points is its modularity. It ships with 6 interchangeable side panels and 3 back straps, allowing you to tailor the grip to your exact hand size and shape. Combine that with ambidextrous controls, a mirrored slide release and mag release, and you've got a pistol that works equally well for left and right-handed shooters. For safety, the VP9B features a trigger-mounted drop safety and a firing pin block, and it will only fire when the slide is fully in battery. That gives me confidence whether I'm on the range or dry firing at home. The pistol also includes a built-in accessory rail, so you can easily mount lights or lasers. My only real gripe, the aftermarket support is limited. You won't find nearly as many holsters, sights, or upgrades compared to brands like Glock or Sig, but the pistol performs so well out of the box that I rarely feel like I'm missing anything. If you're looking for a highly ergonomic, accurate, and reliable striker-fired 9mm for range work, the H&K VP9B is absolutely worth your attention. Best competition pistol, the CZ75TS Checkmate is easily one of the most elite competition-grade pistols on the market. Based on the legendary CZ75 frame, this model takes everything the competitive shooters demand and packages it into one race-ready platform straight from the factory. One of its standout features is its modularity. The Checkmate allows you to swap between a standard barrel and a compensated one, giving you flexibility depending on your mash setup. It ships optimized for open division right out of the box, complete with a compensator, C-More red dot sight, and extended magazine well, everything you need to compete at a high level without chasing aftermarket parts. Ergonomically, this pistol is excellent. The grip is wider than most single stack designs, but remains comfortable, especially for shooters with larger hands. Despite its size, it balances well and feels natural in the hand. While it's configured for right-handed shooters, it includes ambidextrous safety levers and a reversible mag release, making it accessible for a wide range of users. What really surprised me is just how flat this gun shoots. The compensator and the weight of the all-steel frame absorb recoil so effectively that even during fast strings, the muzzle barely moves. The flat-face trigger with a slight upturn at the base allows for quick finger placement and fast, consistent shots. Reloading is just as intuitive thanks to a large responsive mag release and flared magwell that make reloads nearly effortless. Performance-wise, the Checkmate is top tier. crisp trigger, minimal recoil, fast target transitions, and outstanding build quality. But let's address the obvious: this is not a budget pistol. Between the gun and its included upgrades, the price is steep. However, for serious competitors, that investment gets you a ready-to-go race gun that doesn't require any additional tuning. If you're competing at a high level or simply want to experience one of the smoothest shooting handguns ever built, the CZ Checkmate is absolutely worth your attention. And even if you're not in the market, I still recommend shooting one if you ever get the chance. It's a truly unforgettable experience. And there you have it, the top 5 best 9mm pistols of 2025. Whether you're looking for unmatched reliability, cutting-edge features, or that perfect balance of power and control, these pistols represent the pinnacle of modern firearms. But remember, the best pistol for you comes down to your unique needs and preferences. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest gear reviews and insights. Got a favorite 9mm on the list, or think we missed an important contender? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe, shoot straight, and we'll see you in the next one.